to the Wager Makers Podcast with Webb and Schmidt.
Brick by brick, baby. I'm freaking out, Webb.
I was told there'd be no man. Stupidity's going to be an asset. What a bunch of crybabies.
Hello, my name is Steve Smith, and this is Rob Weber. Say hey, Webb.
Hello. What's up, Smith?
What's up, Webb? I'm Smith. That's Webb. We are the Wager Makers. Thank you all for joining us. We had a little break here, another mid-season little break here the last couple weeks. Listen, if you guys are out there, you want to spread the word on this shit, get this shit going. 136 episode we've been doing this thing, and we need to start making some fucking money off this some bitch or something. Something needs to go on. If you have suggestions, whatever you got, bring it on.
Help us out.
Webb, episode 136. The last time we talked was a couple weeks ago, right before our big Florida State Miami trip. Had a good time on that. Now we're back in action. Football team. Saints suck. Dallas had a big loss this week, even though they got Dak back. Lots going on. We got the World Cup. We don't know much about that, except we're in a pool, Webb, and so now I know I'm rooting for Ghana somehow.
Ghana, Uruguay, Brazil. We have Brazil. That's one of the favorites, and then I forget who the other one is. I don't know. Maybe I could find it, but yeah. And that kicks off. The good thing about being at that, it's going to be all day, every day, at all freaking different times. Right. So at least we'll have some type of action going.
I like looking at the pictures of the Brazil women fans. That's good. That's good stuff.
That reminds me of we were down in New Orleans for Jeff's bachelor party in the Hustler Club. There was a hottie with the Brazilian soccer jersey on. That same one that you sent.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Good clearly, I didn't forget it.
All right, so episode 136, we're gonna have picks tonight, guys. Shout out, we already gave the award to Danny Shelton for the Survivor pool. Good job. Look, I got guys Webb calling me, texting me every week about the college pick'em.
Yeah.
I'm so far down the bottom of this list, I don't even pay attention to it. But they're like, oh man, what about this guy? What about that? I'm like, I'm not even looking at this. I'm not even looking. I put in my picks every week. I'm not. They're like wondering like each game. Oh, this guy had this. This guy had that. But anyway, good job with Freddie. Oh, dude, Rev G's always seems to be there. Malcolm, and Malcolm's been a few different names. If you're wondering, that's really his name. But if you're wondering what he's been, Jersey sucks, all this other stuff, and he's getting a rise out of people. It's like, who's this guy? Came out of nowhere and stuff like that.
That's right.
Jimmy Porter's got 61 wins. Fat Frank, I'm a DJ for you, Little Saint to Goat. They're all right there, right within striking distance. So all it takes at this point in the season is one awesome week to knock yourself back up if you're in that spot. I'm down. I suck. I suck.
Absolutely.
And you suck just a little bit less than me.
I did.
So, in fact, I'm looking at it now. We're within one pick of each other on this college pool, but I don't know. So, but hey, $500 to somebody. It's got a few weeks left. Somebody asked me how long it goes. I think it goes all the way through the conference championships, as far as that goes. That
would be longer than years past. I think, doesn't it?
I believe it went to the conference, not to the bowl games, but to the conference championships. I believe.
Okay.
But I'll take a look and we can double check for next week. I'm sure in the settings there somewhere it's set up somewhere to look, but obviously, it would run out of games towards the end with the conference championship.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. So I thought it ended. Well, that's going to end by Thanksgiving or no? No, right?
No, Thanksgiving's next week.
Yeah.
Even the regular season doesn't. Yeah. Regular season just about ends next week. I think LSU's last game is next weekend, and then they have the SEC championships the week after that. So. It would go past Thanksgiving, and we will be doing, no matter what, we will be doing a college bowl pool. So for you guys that like me that are knocked out and waiting for the next bit of action here to redeem yourselves, college bowl pool. Webb, lots to talk about. Since the last time we talked the World Series, we had the Astros. Good job to them. Moving on, won the World Series. What else happened since we've gone? So Irsay fires the Colts, Webb.
Yes.
One of the things we have an issue with sometimes is a lot of people think they know how to spend other people's money the best.
But most people.
Everybody knows what the best way to spend other people's money was. And here's the deal, Webb. So Irsay fires Reich, They had like people heading into the
Colts. He never should even been the coach coming into this year. I don't think.
Heading into the Colts season this year, people really thought they were going to be they're like an up and coming team. Had a good year the year before. Can you see me? Can you see me?
I can. Yeah.
All right. For some reason, I'm seeing you twice instead of me, so I'm just making sure.
Yep.
Anyway, Colts had a real nice season last year. We're kind of up and coming. They bring Matt Ryan in, which I don't know.
Back up there. They had an okay season. They didn't make the playoffs because they couldn't beat the fucking Jaguars in the last game.
That's true. That was the Carson Wentz letdown.
And I think that's what knocked us out of the big suicide pool. So fuck the Colts. Anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, so Irsay, he's known as in the owner ranks as a little bit of a loose cannon, a little bit of a wild guy, I guess you could say. And so he goes out, he hires this guy Jeff Saturday, former
North
player,
Carolina,
former O lineman, center, makes plays calls, does all kinds of analysis on ESPN. Obviously, still close to the game and stuff. Oh, people are losing their shit.
Yeah.
First of all, their team's like 3-5 or something, maybe 3-5. I think they have a tie. It might be 4-5-1 by now. Something ridiculous. They changed quarterbacks. They went back to Matt Ryan. They get it, but everybody's crying. Everybody's crying. Can't you hire if you buy a car, Webb?
Right.
Can't you paint it the color you fucking want?
Right. You can put whatever gas you want in it. I could put tires on it, rims, whatever. But it's like it's insult to people who've been coaching their entire lives. What? Okay. Well, how about let's look around the league at these new coaches. How's my man doing in Vegas?
Yep.
How's that working out?
Yep.
Things are good for the guy down in Miami, but he's got 70. They did spend $100 million on players for him. What's going on in Denver when they just spent it? What's going on over there? Come on. So,
what about Houston? You bring Lovie Smith down.
Lovie Smith. Yeah. How'd that work out?
He's riding scot-free. Nobody ever talks shit about him.
No, right.
Nobody ever says anything bad about him. His team's got one win. I think they have one. They might have one tie.
1-7-1. 1-7-1. I think that's what their record is. Something like that. I mean, and I was, you knew he was going to win though because everyone was up in arms. His speech was great. He was like, "I played 14 years in the league. I played with Hall of Famers,
right?
Coached by great coaches. At least one Super Bowl, maybe two." And he was like, "What? Fuck you! I can't be a leader of men. Of course I can. I know what to call on third down.
Look at Dennis Allen. Look at fucking Dennis Allen. You need a fucking leader of men. And I don't know how this is going to work out. All I know is that I'm rooting for Saturday to win every fucking game just because of all the righteous people out there that want to fucking decide how somebody else can spend their money. Saturday's like, look, man, I've been in locker rooms with greatness, Hall of Famers. I've been in winning locker rooms, winning teams. I've been a leader of the fucking pack. How hard is it, Webb? You get yourself a good offensive coordinator. You get yourself a good defensive coordinator. You get yourself some good assistants, a special teams coach. You give a rah-rah speech every now and then. Hey, guys, we got to come together and do this fucking thing. And every once in a while, you decide when you go for it on 4th and 1. I could do that.
Right.
Give me some good coordinators. And on game day, I'll decide when to call a timeout and when to go for it 4th and 2.
Give me a GM and an owner, and I'm going to spend some money that are a little bit savvy. That's it. Listen, we're going to run the ball against a team that can't really play the run. Teams that have a bad secondary, we're going to throw the ball. If our offensive line sucks, we got to chip with the running back and the tight end.
It's mid-season. Who cares?
Right.
It's not. He didn't say, "Listen, this is our new coach for fucking ever." It's mid-season. They're already losing. They're already stinking. What's the difference? They just listen, I trust this guy. Just come in, ride us out the second half of the season. If we turn something around, great. We'll deal with that then. If not, I'll get a real coach search next year.
Right.
Report to me whatever you think you see and doing, whatever. Let me
know if any of these guys are dogs. If not, whatever.
Right. If somebody's being a real fucking snake in the clubhouse or whatever, let me know. Let me know.
Right. We'll get rid of it. We'll start fresh. Yep.
Unbelievable. So I mean, I'm rooting for the Colts from here on out. Rooting for the Colts.
Yeah, I got no problem with that. I mean, I'm rooting for Saturday. Just to be whatever you want to call it. Just to be a contrarian. Just so everyone to shut
people
the fuck
crying,
up.
bitching, moaning. It's racist. It's this. It's that. Webb. They had that Rooney Rule. But if you know who you're gonna hire, what's the point of you? So you traipse this black guy into the building and have an interview with him when you know you're going to hire somebody else?
Of course it's a sham. The rule is a sham. Like, I don't want to hire this guy. I want to hire this guy. It doesn't matter what color he is.
I know him. I've been playing with him for years. He's been on my team. He's been in my building for 20 years.
Right. If I bought a team, you'd be on my staff. Like, they're going to, like,
Right.
you know, come on. Like, you know, like, what the fuck? That's what you do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Webb, I just want a football team. You want to fucking be on a coach? But hold on. I gotta talk to this other guy for an hour first and make it look good and fucking appease that.
Right.
You know, that's a disservice to the black coaches in the league too. There's plenty that are capable. I'm not nothing about that, but this whole thing where you got to talk to somebody is ridiculous.
Right. I mean, for them to
What's more demeaning? A guy walking into an interview that he knows he's not getting a job or not.
Right. That he's there just because
you're black. Just because you're black. That's it.
Just got to check a box. You don't want to get fined.
Right. Plenty of good coaches out there. Black, white, whatever. We talk about it all the time. They use the retreads all the damn time. Right. Dennis Allen, you fucking blow, dude. You suck. And now he comes out today. I know you're going to tell me that I got a problem because I'm going local, but I'm going local. Dennis Allen fucking sucks. I said it when they hired him. I'm saying it now. And now he's still going with Andy Dalton. Why? I
don't know. The red rifle was over. It was over.
3-7. 3-7. He's been since he was the red rifle. First of all, they start him at the pit. Has he ever won in Pittsburgh? He played with Cincinnati. He probably played there 37 times in his life at Cincinnati. And then he goes to the Bears, doesn't stick there. He goes to the Cowboys. I mean, his day is done.
3 teams ago, he was a little bit above average.
At least you don't. Look, I know I talked a lot of shit about Jameis going into the season. A lot of that was tongue in cheek, but you don't know what you got. Like, let's see if he can play. And he was 5-2 last year as a starter, Jameis.
You're going to go into another year not knowing who your quarterback is.
Right.
Is Jameis?
I wish we went into another year not knowing who our coach is going to be. That's what I want.
I hear that.
He comes out and says, "Well, now we're definitely going with Dalton." Why? What has happened?
What I read, I thought they're worried about the offensive line is hurt. They don't want to get Jameis hurt again. Could that be possible? Did you see that?
Well, so they're cool with just fucking lining up Andy Dalton back there and let him get fucking ass beat?
Yeah, I guess they know he's not the quarterback next year. I guess. I assume.
Oh,
if I was Andy Dalton, I'd be like, Coach, the hammy. I got it.
Well, Andy Dalton's happy as shit. He's playing. He's starting quarterback for a team. Yeah. Dennis Allen blows. This team sucks, and they have too much talent on it to fucking to be this bad.
I'll tell you, what's his name is a bitch though. Michael Thomas. Fuck him.
He's a bitch. Fuck him too. Him and Dennis Allen fucked themselves.
He got the
Talk
money
about taking the money. Oh Lord.
I don't know if he played. How many games he played since he signed that contract? I wonder.
I don't know, man. Just a few.
Just a handful, right?
Just a handful. Just a handful.
Crazy.
But I'll tell you who I do like, Webb.
All right.
You know, we talk about Dirk Diggler.
yeah, this is good. Yeah.
We're gonna have we got to come up with the Wager Makers all Moxie team. We like guys with Moxie. Webb. I don't know what Moxie means. It just means you kind of suck and then you play good. That's
an old kind. Yeah, you're not good, but you make up for it with attitude.
Right. The Heineke guy on the Washington. Yeah. I've been liking that guy since last year, a couple of years ago when he got some time.
It was hard for me to like him, obviously, because of the team he was on. But now it's like I don't even matter what he does. I hope he wins. But it's great. Yeah, he just does his thing. He was drinking. He bought his own. He made a little makeshift cooler. Brought it. First of all, they don't have beers and drinks for these dudes on a plane. Like, what are they flying? Were they flying like Frontier out of Trenton Airport? What I mean, I don't understand. He's got to create his own cooler. And to drink Busch Light.
And I think he's got Busch beer. I think he's got Busch beer in there.
Busch Light. It was Busch Light. I've seen it all over Twitter. And not only that, the other thing cool about him was every win he buys himself a new pair of Jordans.
Yeah, with cool. The color of the team he beat.
Team that he beat. Yeah. So that's great. So I thought that was cool too. So good for him. Yeah, and he plays good. And why is it even a debate who's going to start?
Right. Well, I think right now they haven't officially said, listen, Heineke's our guy, because they can still fall back on Wentz is hurt. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Well,
but everybody knows they're better with Heineke. They're 5-5 now.
There's no doubt. You're right. They're getting
had a big win in Philadelphia last night
against a team that was undefeated, division leader in their own division, and then they got Chase Young, who's coming back, who was the number 2 pick. in the draft, and it was good, but he's been hurt for a while, it seems like. But he's like all hugging up on Heineke, like, this is my guy. So right there, you got no choice.
Right. Moxie. The all Moxie. I don't even know what Moxie is, but it just means,
I'm not sure, like, our grandmothers didn't come up with that term at some point, when we were playing in the dirt or some shit.
Webb, I don't know what's going to happen with this podcast in the future, but one thing I do know, if we ever get videoed by national media shooting hoops, we're going to look better, Webb, than Portnoy did the other day. Oh, my God, you got to look this up, bro. I'm sorry. Like, if you talk shit about sports, you got to look better than this when you shoot. It was as bad, dude. It was as bad as you could imagine. Like think about your worst throwing out the first pitch. The look of somebody throwing out the first. This was him shooting hoops, and he was shooting out from the 3-point. It was ugly, Webb. It was ugly. And Portnoy talks a lot of shit to be shooting hoops like that.
He does. He talks mad shit. Yeah.
It's more power to you, but don't get filmed doing that. You can't get filmed doing
shit
that.
And buy the Wager Makers podcast is what he should do.
That's what he should do. But I don't know what else to say about that. Right. Anyway, moving into the week, do you want to get some, any takes you want to bring to the table here today? What
Heineke we covered. We wanted to things move so fast. I had things yesterday.
We have 2 weeks left. I have stuff written down, and they're like
it's just silly to bring it up now. Kyrie Irving is just literally crazy, and I don't even know why he's employed or how he can be employed. They just must have to pay him regardless. How much do they owe? How much does Auburn owe their coach? That's the best job in America, is to be fired.
Jimbo Fisher about to get paid probably too. Jimbo Fisher.
No, they owe him $86 million.
$86
$86. I might not have the numbers transposed. It's either 68 or 86 that they owe him if they fire him. They ain't firing that motherfucker. So that's they're horrendous. It's embarrassing. And they just lost one of the primo recruit. So Saturday, Kyrie Irving, Moxie, and then these jobs which are crazy. Oh, and in the World Cup you have Ghana and Spain, and I got Brazil and Uruguay. And I saw Ghana like game one.
I didn't see. I have 2 teams. We each have 2 teams. All right.
Yeah, 2 of them. One on each little thing.
Spain. I like Spain too.
Ghana's like plus 2,000 in their first game.
So you say we got a shot. One of those deals. Right. So you say we got a shot.
Right.
All right. Yeah, we can talk real quick about the Seahawks GM who made this trade with Denver.
He should be arrested for larceny. He robbed them blind.
So they got Drew Lock, who really hasn't been anything from them. Noah Fant, good tight end. Fant. Yeah. Shelby Harris, the defensive lineman. They got the 2022 first and second rounds and 5th rounds, and a 2023 first and second for Russell Wilson, and a 4th round pick. That's it.
And what's the Broncos record? That's going to be it's a top 5 pick right now, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, probably. They're nothing. They're not good.
Right.
The Broncos are 3-6.
Yeah, so Broncos, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Houston's worse. Houston and Vegas are the only 2 teams that are worse. There's a lot of teams that are 3-6, but unbelievable. Dude, I don't understand. John Elway, he must have sold his soul or whatever he did, because he hasn't done dick since Peyton Manning was there.
How can you be this bad at being a GM? Because honestly,
that's hard.
You got guys that tell you who's good. You know what you need.
No, yeah, and you got like a CPA or whatever, money mover arounder, managing your cap, knowing what you can do. Whatever.
I don't know. I'm surprised at how bad Russell Wilson is playing.
He's awful.
Awful. The smartest guy in the world right now looks like Carroll.
Oh my God. Yeah.
He's like, look. I want to get back to my, run the ball, control the ball, play D and shit. Everybody's like, you're letting Russell almost a Hall of Fame fucking caliber quarterback here.
Yeah. And now, they see the thing going back and forth about the wristband. Russell Wilson refused to wear a wristband, and Geno Smith was wearing it. And then so Carl's like, yeah, it's real easy. We just, we do with the
with the plays or whatever.
Yeah, and the wristband. Yeah. So then he just looks at it. He goes, Russ, we could never do that. And he said it was always a lot. I think the word he used was shenanigans with Russell Wilson.
Who knew?
Right. Hey, Carroll knew.
Who knew he's a drama queen? I never knew that. I always thought he was like team player guy.
Pete Carroll. Yeah, he's, whatever. I guess that's, in front of the camera, whatever.
Oh, well. All right. Episode 136. Let's get some picks. How about that? We got a game tonight.
Yeah, we can talk about that. What do you want to do? You want to do college first? I want to make sure I got the line.
Sure.
You want me just to give you what I have written down here?
Sure.
I don't know who they're playing, which is not good. First game I have is UCF at home, -16 against Navy.
I like UCF as well, actually.
All right.
By the way, Tulane plays tonight. I can't believe Tulane's having like the second best season of my lifetime, and I really haven't been on them at all. It was every week I'm like, well, I'm too late now. I did say it last week, and I was too late because UCF beat them. But they play tonight.
Yeah, I like them tonight. That's a 3.5. I'm not crazy about that half, but I like. You'll be happy about this one. I like UL Lafayette +24 against Florida State.
I do as well.
Next one I got here is K-State -7.5.
That's West Virginia.
Yes.
Got.
Keep going down. I got Buffalo. Believe it or not. They're playing
two touchdowns to Akron.
Yes, and Akron's got one win.
Right.
Akron. Yeah, I don't know if that was going to take you offside, but I guess it didn't. Cincinnati, I like the Bearcats. There's one in team two. I'm like, I'm not going to bet on them. They're not going to be good. They lost everybody, but they just keep winning games. I don't know if it's just because they're in the.
I think we had them. We had them like last week, maybe, or.
Yeah, I don't know if they won first, but Temple is not.
I think they were against East. Was that another team that East Carolina beat us against?
Probably, probably. Dude,
East Carolina's fucked us every time.
It's got to be 4 times at least,
and not always one. Like just sometimes getting 3.5 and lost by 2.
Oh yeah. Like games layups. That game out in Utah, like that's easy. All right, so I only got a couple. Oh, this one's gonna make you happy. LSU. -14. I'm going to buy that. Let me see if it's still this 14. But that's they're going to smoke them.
LSU, it's like their senior day, all that kind of stuff. And LSU knows LSU's in contention all of a sudden for the whole big ball, the wax. And they know they need style points to. They can't be beating this team by 15 points. They need to win by 30.
Right.
They know that.
Yeah. They need to. Right. They need to walk them. So I do. They ain't winning. No. They ain't making it to no bowl, but that's no playoff.
They're sitting at number 6, dude. They play Georgia in the championship.
Yeah,
bing, bang, boom.
And then the other one I have is Air Force. Who's Air Force playing? -22. Colorado State, maybe. It's got to be because I wouldn't have bet it.
Colorado State.
Yeah, so that's what those are my picks, and that's not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2.
All right, I'm going to add a couple.
All right, let's do it.
I like Oklahoma State getting some points from Oklahoma. Where they at?
Why is that line scares me because Oklahoma?
Well, Oklahoma State they had kind of a weird quarterback situation last week, but I thought the dude that was originally the starter came in the second half and got the job done against Iowa State.
I'm trying to find it. Because who's that? Venables is the coach of Oklahoma now.
Oklahoma, yeah.
There you go. There's another. Just proving our case again. A dude has been an assistant for 30 years, not happy. Just can't be a fucking assistant. You got to go get your own job, and you suck. I get +7.5.
Yeah.
Jeez. I didn't see that the first time. Did that line change? I missed it. All right.
I also like South Carolina at home.
Oh,
Tennessee's very good. You don't like that one?
No.
Okay, we can keep that out.
No.
That's a lot of points.
Fuck, South Carolina blows. They just lost to Missouri at home.
All righty. Let's see.
They're going to have they got no problem putting 5s and 4s on the board. That's going to be 40 ball.
I like Baylor at home. TCU. Is TCU going undefeated? Is TCU going to be in the national championship?
Yeah, they're going to. That's what it's looking like now. This game will tell you. Let me see if I could find it.
I like Baylor at home. I can see the team. I can see the people rushing the field. Pulling
already. Just like Tennessee's only laying 21.5. Just like LSU did when they won. Assholes. Didn't LSU rush the field?
What about Penn State? Is Penn State going to crush Rutgers this week?
Probably.
It's at Rutgers. Rutgers.
I don't like Penn State. They were good. They won for us the other day. But I can't. Rutgers is not good. They need a quarterback badly.
Are we going over North Carolina? Are we sticking with the over North Carolina? Even though Georgia Tech is a pound them team that's going to.
And I think their quarterback is someone's out. Hold on. So TCU, are you like Baylor minus 2.5 or plus 2.5?
Plus 2.5.
All right, I'll give you that one since I'm busting your chops on the others. All right, where are we at? Carolina? That's this way. Yeah, that was like 78 or 77 last week.
This week it's still 63, but I don't know how much Georgia Tech's going to score.
I don't like that because they're talking. Right. I mean, they're saying
What about your Utah squad? That's going to be a big game out west. Utah goes to Oregon. Oregon came off they got upset last week, right, by Washington.
They did. They got kind of exposed. I got no problem taking Utah -2.
Let's go with the Utes, and we'll just stick with that. UCF, UL, Kansas State, Buffalo, Cincinnati, LSU, Air Force, Oklahoma State, Baylor, and Utah.
Even 10. Perfect. All right. NFL is tough this week. It's always tough, but let's just want to go game by game, or what do you want to do?
Sure.
All right, let's start it off. Tonight, there's like 8 guys that play prominent roles between both teams that are out.
I like the Titans. Why not take the points? I mean, I know all the only thing Green Bay's done all year long is the last quarter of last week's game. Does that mean they're good now?
I'm not saying they're good. No, they're banged up as shit. And their defensive guys are hurt. What's his name? Gary and somebody else. I like the over. I like over 41. I think the most of these injuries are on the defensive side.
It's still an NFL game, right? Over 41 is nothing, but let's just make sure it's not going to be like a blizzard. I saw some some things said no, it looks like 31 and clear.
That's fine.
I'll take over. Titans. Over.
Okay, that gets us through tonight. All right, Sunday, first game I got here, Baltimore -13 and 41. Carolina's in Baltimore.
I got nothing.
All right, we got
other than that the Ravens might kill them, but
they might. Yeah. What's
13?
his name? What's his name is playing quarterback?
Mayfield's back.
Yeah, you see him headbutting the guys with no head on. No,
yeah, like an idiot.
Fucking retard. Yeah. All right, Eagles -6.5 and 44.5 at the Colts. They're still right. Allinger is the quarterback still.
No, I think they used Matt Ryan last week.
Oh,
that's why they got a win.
Oh, that's right. He did go back to Ryan, I think, right? I mean, I got no feeling here. I wouldn't bet the Colts.
I got nothing.
Commanders -3 with some extra juice, -115, and over 41. I got no problem taking the Commanders if you want.
We can. I don't love that, but what else are we gonna do?
Right. Commanders -3. I got that written down here actually. New York Jets +3 and 38 in New England.
That's going to be an interesting game. We owe an apology out to all the Giants Jets fans. Anyway, the Jets are 6-3. Giants are 7-2. We talk shit about them constantly, and they're solid teams this year. Solid teams.
They're good. Yeah.
That being said, I don't know about this game. I'm leaning Patriots at home.
I mean, we could skip. What's the weather going to be like? Is it going to be a blizzard up there too?
It'll be a blizzard.
It's supposed to be 7 feet in
Buffalo, I think.
Yeah. Let's just stay away. I don't know. We already got a game. Next game I like anyways. Detroit +3 and over 45 at the Giants. I love the Giants.
All right.
Giants -3. They don't lose that. There's no way they should lose that. Next game. 2 disappointments here. Your Saints are -3.5 and 39.
How? Why? Unless Stafford's not playing again, there's no reason in hell the Saints should be giving 3 points to anybody.
I don't know. I think Stafford's up in the air. I don't know that it's
right.
So we could skip it.
That tells me that he's not playing, but
right.
But I thought I saw something saying he's probably playing.
He ain't good though.
There's got to be better than this other fucking clown.
The Bears +3 and 49 in Atlanta. I like the Bears +3.
Okay. Man, we're picking some dogs. We're picking some by dogs. I just mean shit teams.
No doubt, no doubt. Here's a couple more shit teams. Vegas +2.5 and 41.5 in Denver. I don't know if either team wants to win this game. I'm going to skip it. Fuck it.
Are the Raiders capable of winning anymore? Have they fallen completely? I don't know.
I mean, I just got to go back to Denver's got to win. So, I mean, a couple.
Here's a big game, Webb. The Cowboys and Vikings. What's your feel on this thing?
Cowboys can't win that game.
I like the Vikings.
Cowboys you can't stop the run. Now here's the thing, and they're getting out. Well, that's what's scary. The Cowboys are laying 1.5. That's the scary thing. If you're the offensive coordinator, I forget who's it, Kevin O'Connell or McConnell? Who's the coach? Some new coach.
Hand it to Dalvin Cook all day.
Right? Why not run the ball 40 times? They cannot stop it, and you don't. That way, you don't even have to worry about the Cowboys' offense. Anyways, that's to me seems easy. The Bengals -4 and 41 in Pittsburgh. I don't know. I don't have a feel for either of these teams, and I haven't all year. Is Jamar Chase still out?
I don't know. And the Steelers are not good.
Neither. I don't not good. The Bengals though. No matter.
But I mean, the Bengals still going on. It's the same philosophy I think we had early in the season. I think they played early in the season. Like, am I really going to take the Bengals laying points at the Steelers?
We took the Steelers.
I think we won by taking the Steelers.
We did. The Bengals are still favored -4. So I mean, if I had to, I'd take the Steelers here probably. And then now we're on to Sunday night. KC on the road at the Chargers -6 and 51.
That's only 51. I mean, I think I like the over in this game, and I like the over in the Cowboys game, to be honest.
I'll go over 51 here. KC LA, because I don't know what else to bet there. I don't know what's going. I don't know how is any team get more like not enough shit than the Chargers? Like no one bashes them.
Just mediocre. Just go through life mediocrity.
I mean, we're big on Justin Herbert, and he's done. I mean, a couple guys been hurt, but come on, man, everyone's got injuries.
5-4, 5-4.
Prescott missed 4 games or 5 games, and the Cowboys got 6 wins.
Yeah.
And then I'm just saying everyone's got injuries. Is my point. And now this is another one. I'm gonna lob this one over to you. Niners -8 and 43.5 in Arizona.
I'll say this. With McCaffrey on the 49ers, to me, this team might be my favorite team to have a chance to win a Super Bowl at this point. I'm go out on a limb right there and tell you that the Niners are the Super Bowl front runners in my head right now from the NFC anyway. With McCaffrey, they play awesome D. Garoppolo does just enough thumping it off. All he's got to do is throw a 2-yard pass to Kittle, a 2-yard pass to Debo Samuel, and a 2-yard pass to McCaffrey, and they just take it to the house.
Yeah, I'll take the Niners. That's no.
But I don't know that laying 8 points on the road on Monday night is what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that they. What about?
You want to go over on that? I don't.
It's only 43.5. Man, NFL teams score more than that.
Colt McCoy might be quarterback, and I don't know if that's better or worse.
He played pretty good last week. Although I'm swayed by the mid-season Hard Knocks. It's Arizona Cardinals they have a new mid-season Hard Knocks, and I watched that last night, and it was the episode where they went in and beat the Rams, and McCoy played and shit like that. So I'm like, oh man, I like this team. I like this team.
All right,
so let's go over. We're going, man. This is cop out week. We're going over Chiefs, over San Francisco.
Yeah, no, we'll just cop out on it because those are tough games. I mean,
we got. Let's go over. Let's add over Vikings, Dallas too.
All right, just shut it down. Hold on, let me see what it was.
It's like 47 or something. 47-ish. All right, so we got a lot of overs. That means we're cop. Listen,
at least we don't like anything.
We're copping out. Okay, over Titans tonight. Washington, Giants, Bears, Vikings, over Dallas, over Kansas City, and over San Francisco.
The theme of the Sunday is points. Start. I theme of the weekend.
Start scoring
point.
now.
Just sit.
Start scoring now.
Throw the ball.
All right. And I'm gonna go with Jimmy Porter pick. I'm gonna go. We said I'm $260 right now.
Right.
Oh. I'm going 200.
Whoa.
Over Chiefs.
All right, 200 over the 51.
I'll be down to 40, but I'll be basically done. I'll be down to 40, 30 bucks. I'll be down to 30 bucks.
In LA, okay. That's it.
That's it. That's all I got left. I got 200. I'll have 60. I'll have $50 left.
$40. 40. Right?
$40 left. I'll have $40.
All right.
But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be at 460 is where I'm gonna be.
No, I got you. All right, I'm going LSU for $100, buying the half, minus 14, and I going $50 on the New York Football Giants -3 for my Porter picks.
All right. I gotta wait all the way Sunday night for my shit.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I hope I win this or I'm gonna be screwed. All right. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, MN3 Technologies, Wilbur Investigations, John Grow, Buffalo Grill in Little Rock, Arkansas, everybody who listens. And look, it's Christmas time. Buy some Wager Maker gear. Go to website. Go to the website. Buy some shit. Let us know what we can do to make this thing better and get this thing to grow. Yeah, because it's getting a little stale. If we have to do different things, we're gonna maybe next year just do interviews, whatever we can think of to do. Make it better, make it
entertaining.
We need some more moxie. We need some moxie.
Yeah, we need some moxie.
We need some moxie. We could use some moxie ourselves. We need a little boost of moxie.
Yes, absolutely.
Devin's going to tell you what's up with YouTube. Webb, take us out.
Brick by brick, baby. Thanks everybody for listening, and you're welcome.
Hey guys, it's Devin. Make sure you subscribe to the Wager Makers podcast on YouTube, like all their videos, and click that bell so that you turn on your post notifications and you never miss another video.